Tebogo is calling from Bucchleuch. Hi, Tebogo.
Hi, John. Thank you so much. And I just want to comment about the coming meeting with the president, with business CEOs and blah, blah. I just hope that what happened this morning would not happen, where the Premier would call an engagement with civil society organizations on what would have caused the looting. Guess what? You get to the online meeting and the Premier and his team and the host, they actually lecture you on what happened. And you wonder, why were you called?
Yes.
They said, this is an engagement. So God help us all. The president should call a meeting with business CEOs, and they actually don't call and talk about looting and what happened. And they don't call the people who looted, which is civil society organizations who are on the ground, community-based organizations, to understand and diagnose the real problem so you can deal with the real problem.
So Tebogo, just tell me about today's meeting. So can I assume from what you said you were there, or did someone give you some feedback?
No, I was there.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Sorry to jump in there, but then I want to just do a follow-up question based on what your answer is. So how long did it go for, and are you pretty much saying that you never really got a chance to join in and offer your perspective? It was mainly for you to be briefed.
Absolutely nothing. Actually, we were told that because of time, and this meeting, John, went for about 3 hours plus.
Yes.
And no organization except those who were planned to be part of the panelists to contribute were the ones who spoke. With your Reverend Franciscan of this world, your premiers of this world,
yes,
your Nissan Colton of this world, and all those that had planned. So from the floor, we had over 400 participants.
Wow.
I think they could have tried to have at least 10 inputs from
Absolutely.
the floor, coming from civil society.
Yeah. Tebogo, thanks. I mean, it's a fascinating insight, and it does raise questions as to what these dialogues, engagements, whatever you call them, are about. I mean, 3 hours is a substantial amount of time. No opportunity to get views from the floor. I know it's difficult to manage, harder perhaps online, although you can always mute people, which is a lot easier than getting a microphone out of somebody's hands. But that's Tebogo's perspective. Anyone else at that meeting? Maybe you were involved in convening it and would like to defend the format and the way it was run. But what Tebogo says, I think, raises some really big and important questions. A big gathering is not always an effective one.
News.
Experts.
Analysis.
Where things stand.
What you need to know. Drive home with John Perlman
On 702.